Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making a video on Firebase CRUD. CRUD stands for create, read, update and delete. Okay, so let's get started. First, I have created a project in Flutter in Android Studio and created a Firebase project here and added an app. Okay, so many of you would have already created a project in Firebase and in Android Studio. If you don't know how to do this, I'll give a video link in description. Please check that out, guys. Okay, so first of all, we'll start by adding dependencies to our pubsec.yaml. So we'll open that pubsec.yaml and add 3 dependencies here. Okay, I have done this Cloud Firestore. Okay, I'll give all this link in the description. Don't worry about this. Even you can search Cloud Firestore and write Flutter, so this pub.dev link will open. Okay, just copy it. Firebase core, 3 dependencies for Cloud Firestore, Firebase core and Flutter Toast. Flutter Toast is an excellent library made in Flutter which can help us in showing errors or any message on the screen, so it's visible to you guys and it's even easier while debugging. Okay, so all the dependencies have been added under Cupertino icons. Okay, so then we'll press pub-get. Okay, exit code 0, no issues. Then we can close this. One more issue that many of you guys will be facing while adding the Firebase, that will be minimum SDK. That error is known as DEX error. Okay, multi-DEX not enabled, something like that. For that, go to Android, under app, go to build.gradle. Okay, app level build.gradle under app. Okay, and here in the minimum SDK, make it 21 so that you guys won't face errors. Okay, close it. Now in main.dart, I have created a basic UI, 4 buttons: add data, read data, update data, delete data. Okay, and just deleted the comments from here. So just some basic UI. I'll show you how the app will be looking. Okay, so here is our app. You can see it here. These are the 4 buttons. Right now the buttons don't do anything. Okay, because we have not added the method here. You can just close it. So till now the work is done. So now let's start by initializing Firebase and adding the imports here. So first I'll add here 2 lines: widgets flutter binding dot ensure initialized. Okay, next line will be Firebase initialize app. Okay, Firebase dot, it will not show here. First, for that we have to import the dependency, import this Firebase core. You can directly paste this dependency. Okay, here you can write initialize app. Okay, make sure to make it await and async. Okay, here we have to add a keyword await, and for that, for await keyword to work, the method should be of asynchronous type. Okay, async. Okay, this is done. We have added Firebase to our app. Now let's start our add method. Okay, add data method. The data which will be passing to the Firebase storage will be of map type. Okay, if you have read any data structures, a map is a data structure where we pass both a key and a pair. Means like we are going to pass 2 parameters, one will be name and one with the value of the name. Okay, so let's start by creating add data method. Add data. Okay, this will be our add data method. Let's make it asynchronous type. Okay, because this will be dealing with future, like when we will be requesting Firebase, when we will be requesting data from Firebase, it will take some time to load. Okay, so we don't want the code to go to the next line before the data is retrieved, because it may give error. Like if you have retrieved any value from Firebase and the next line you are going to use that value, and if the value has not came, it is going to throw you some null errors. Okay, and in this app we are making it null safe. Okay, so that won't be an issue. And if you are using any old project and getting some null issues, so on the top you can add this line. Okay, we are not going to use it, but I'm just showing you. Okay, just add this line and this will migrate your Dart to older version, so it won't show you null errors. Okay, but right now we are going to make it to the newer versions, that is null safe. Okay, so in add data method, First we are going to create a map. Okay, let's go to a Firebase and first create a Firestore database. Here on our project, here we are going to go to Firestore database. Here you have to go to create. Okay, then button will come. I've already used that button, so we have came here. This is just an empty database. Let's make a database, a rough database. Okay, architecture of the database. Let's name it users. Okay, users database. Here you can pass auto ID, but right now I'll pass an ID. Let's pass the ID as users info. Okay, save. Okay, under this we are going to create another collection. Okay, you can directly add here. I'm going to show you the nested version. The nested version means like in a collection, in a document, then another collection, sub collection, then document, because in any real world application you are going to use this nested collections. Okay, so let's create a collection named profile. Okay, okay, now let's give a document ID profile data. Okay, you can do auto ID also, that will work fine, but if you give a document ID it's better, I feel personally. Okay, so here you will see we have created a database, users, user info, profile data. Okay, so here is our database profile. Under this profile there is going to be profile info, and here we are going to add the data. Okay, you can directly add data here also under documents. So for that we have to first give the document reference. Document reference means where this document is present. Like first we'll go under users. Like if you go to your file manager, you will see c/my computer/download/. Okay, so that way this Cloud Firestore also works. So we have to pass the location, that is known as reference. Okay, first we have to go under users, then user info, then profile. Okay, for that I'm going to create here on the top. Let's create on the top, so don't create it again and again. For that, what we are going to do, we are going to make it static type, static final. Let's first initialize the Firestore, give an instance of it. Okay, so final Firebase Firestore underscore Firestore equals to underscore Firestore dot instance. Sorry, equals to Firebase Firestore instance. Okay, so we have created an instance of Firestore. Now let's create a collection reference. Collection reference equals to underscore Firestore dot. We are going to start by collection. Okay, here collection path. So we go here. What's the base first collection? Users. So I'm going to copy it, paste it here. Then under users, where we have to go? We have to go in the document. Okay, here document, we will pass this user info. Under this document, this is giving us some error, I guess. Okay, we have to make it static. This error will go away. Okay, user info dot. Here we have to give another collection. What's the collection name? Profile. Okay, okay, and now we are going to create a document reference. Static final document reference. This would be collection reference dot doc. Okay, this collection reference which you have created earlier dot document. Which document? Profile info. It's a string. Okay, so we have created a collection reference and a document reference. Now we are going to create this add data method. Okay, here first we have to create a map. The data which we are going to pass into the Firestore will be of map type. So here we are going to create a map. Let's start. This is going to be string comma dynamic type. Okay, let's give it demo data. Let's initialize it. Let's pass name here. Let's give it Saral. Okay, and one more thing, let's give email address. Let's give it email. Okay, let me pass my email. Okay, this is my name and mail. We're going to end it with a semicolon. So we have created a map here. The name of map will be demo data. Okay, so now we are going to add this map, add this demo data to our Firebase. For that, what we are going to do is we are going to take the document reference, which we have created earlier. Let me scroll down. Okay, so this document reference dot, here we have a set method. Okay, set, and in this data we are going to pass demo data. Okay, now after that we are going to do this when complete. This will show a toast to users when complete. Toast is basically a message which is showed on the screen. Okay, so when complete, what we are going to do, we are going to show a toast. Let me full screen it. Okay, message user added. Okay, and let's add a on error method. Okay, so this will be on error. What we are going to do, we are going to show a toast of error. Let me take it down. On error, we are going to show another toast. Okay, so that will know, the user will know what's the error. Toast. Sorry, not error. Okay, end it with the semicolon. So here we have created the map. Now let's add this map. We have added the map. Now let's check it. Okay, so for that I'm going to connect my emulator. It's right here. Okay, this is the app. Let me minimize it a bit. Okay, so let's reload it. Okay, reload is done. Let's click on add data. Wait for a few seconds. Okay, toast has not been shown. Let me check what's the error. There is error. Let's go to a Firebase to check if anything has been needed. Okay, no changes. There is some error. Let's try once more. Okay, sorry, we forgot to pass the method here. On that data, we forgot to pass the method. What we are going to do? Add data. Okay, let's try it once more. Okay, app restarted. Let's click on add data. Okay, user added. Let's check in our Firestore. This. Okay, so here email and name. I've reloaded it. Email and name has been added. Now let's go to read data. Okay. Okay, so let's create another method. Read. data. Same, this is going to be asynchronous type because we are getting something from Firebase and it's take time, so we are going to make it asynchronous. Okay, now in this read data, we are going to get the data from Firebase Firestore. Okay, so for that we are going to get the data in map, and I'll tell you how to get the values. First, let's create a map. Okay, this map is going to store the data from there. Let's name it data. Okay, first we are going to create a variable of name as document snapshot. Okay, document snapshot equals to, we are going to call the collection reference which we have created, collection okay, go up. Okay, those are collection reference. Let's add underscore here. Okay, under both, because this collection reference remains same. Okay, so here add underscore, here also error, collection reference dot document which we are going to pass, that name is profile. Let me check profile info. I guess profile info dot get. Okay, so this will return us a document snapshot. And now let's first check if it exists, means like we have got the error not, otherwise it will throw us some error, the app may crash. It exists. Okay, this is document snapshot. Okay, this is a await type. Let's add a await here because it will take some time. Document snapshot dot exists. Okay, so if it exists, then only we have to get the data, otherwise we are going to do the error handling. Okay, this document snapshot dot data. Okay, this will give us null safe error because we have not make it null safe. So okay, we are okay if it is null, because we know that it's not going to be null because we have already checked if document snapshot dot exists, then only we are going to do it. So this question mark which I have added here, it's null safety, which is Flutter's newest version. If you want a video on that and how to migrate your project to null safe, please mention in the comments. I'll make a video on it. And one more thing, if you want this error to be gone and you don't want to migrate to the newer version, just add a line here. Okay, I'm going to show you. Okay, let's remove this and I'm going to show you how to do that. This is good. If you just want the error to be gone right now, just add a line here. This will be a comment type. Okay, @ equals to 2.9. okay, so right now my project is null safe, so it's giving me, it's a older version, so this is going to give me some error here, because I have made it null safe. But see, this has been gone. Okay, so we are going to do the project with null safety so that our red screen errors won't come. Okay, so here for that we are going to do this. Yeah, add a question mark, just add a question mark here. Okay, so we have got the data. Let's first try to print the data on our screen, and then I'll show you how to print any specific field, the value of any specific field. Okay, let's print data. Okay. This is going to read the data and print the entire data. Let's call this function on read data button. Okay, so we have added it. Let me open my emulator here, minimize it a little bit. Okay, done. Let's sync the files. Okay, so it's done. Now let's check. Let's see the data. We have already created the data. Let's go to Firestore. Okay, so this data has been created. Now let's check. It's giving us any error. See this email and name, the whole thing has been came. Now what we want just name or just email or just any field. For that, what we are going to do, okay, we are in this data, this is a map type. Okay, so in the map we are going to add a here. Okay, so for that we are going to pass the name here. Okay, and here it is giving me error because it's my code is not null safe. It is already checking that this name, there may not be a name present, and it can give a null. So for that we are going to add a question mark. This question mark signifies that it's okay if it's null, we don't have any problem with it. Okay, so now let's reload it. Let's check if it works. Yeah, reload has been done. Let's click on read data. Okay, it's not working, I guess. Let me check. Okay, it's giving us null. Let me check if the name is properly. Okay, so the name is capital N. Sorry guys, so this is giving us null. Okay, let's reload it. Okay, reload done. Read data. Okay, see this Saral. Now you know how to read the data. Now let's try updating the data. Okay, so now we want our full name to be written here, not just Saral. Okay, for that what we are going to do, we are going to create another method. Okay, let's name it update data. Okay, asynchronous time, same. Okay, now what we are going to do, it's almost same like this. Okay, the add data method, I'll show you how. We are just going to copy this code of this here, this demo data. Okay, this demo data. Now what we want, we want the name to be updated to Saral Jain. Okay, but we don't want the email to be updated. Okay, so we'll just remove this email. Okay, and in the name we'll pass here Saral Jain. Okay, and now we can copy this code also. I'll tell you, there is just small correction. Okay, so here we don't have to set the data, we have to update the data. So for Firestore gives us a method update. Okay, here update, and this demo data, this will search for any name. Okay, this key, it will search in the Firestore for this key, and if it's present, this will update the data here. Okay, and in this on complete, what we want to show, we want to show user updated. Okay, and if it get any errors, we are going to handle it. Okay, now let's pass this method to our update data method, update the button. Sorry, reload it. Okay, first let's read the data. Okay, this read data will give us the name. Okay, corresponding value to the name. Currently it's Saral. Now let's update the data. User updated. Now let's once again read the data, Saral Jain. Okay, if you want, I can show you in this. Okay, this name has been updated. Okay, so our update data method is working. This is going to update the data. Now let's go to the last one, that is delete data. Let's create a method here. I'm just trying to keep it as easy as possible. My typing is slow, bear with me. Asynchronous type. Okay, here we are just going to delete it. Okay, so for the delete, we are first going to the document reference. Okay, dot, there is a method called delete. Okay, this will just delete the data in the document reference. Okay, and then we can add here when complete, it will show us a toast. Let me copy this whole part. Okay, okay, so here we are going to do delete it. Okay guys, I think this should work. Let's check. Okay, so our app has been done. Now let's read the data first. If it's present, Saral Jain, it's present. Now let's try deleting it. Okay, here when we click on delete data, nothing works because we have not passed the data method to the button. Okay, so let's give it to the button. Okay, done it. Reload. Okay, reload done. Now let's click on delete data. As soon as you click, see this whole document is gone because there is no field remaining in this. So we have successfully done the Firestore CRUD. So guys, if you learned anything from this or this video helped you, please just like, comment and share. Okay, just drop a comment and like it, because as much like and comments a video gets, the YouTube show it to more users, so many of you may be helped. And thank you guys, keep watching, keep subscribing. Thank you.